Hello everybody, this is Nancy Briggs, your instructor for Art 114. I'm just making a short video to tell you what to expect next week and then to explain your written response assignment. So this is our learning module, week 3. I've uploaded this for you. So for Tuesday, you're going to read half of chapter 4. We're getting a little bit ahead, and chapter 4 is a big chapter. Then you're going to answer the discussion board question I just posted. So that's for Tuesday at midnight. And then for Thursday at midnight, you're going to finish reading chapter 4 and take the 2 quizzes. Obviously, you can take them anytime you want before Thursday at midnight. You're also going to respond to 2 posts on the discussion board by Thursday at midnight. And then a written response assignment is due. I'm sorry, I said Friday, but really it's Thursday at midnight. So let me show you where all that is. So you just click on that, and then there's extra videos and things like that, of course. And then here's your writing assignment. So let me explain this. All right, so you are going to have your choice of which comparison you'd like to make. There are 2 different slides on this PowerPoint, but you only have to write about one. So you're going to choose one pair to write a comparison on. You're going to identify each: title, time period, and location. Time period, you don't have to say years. You can say ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, prehistoric, or I should say Paleolithic, Neolithic. A time period is fine. But you are going to be using your book, so if you want to do years, that's fine too. I should say that in this class, I won't give you apples and oranges. When you look at the slides, you'll understand where you should go with your comparison. They will have some very obvious things in common and some obvious things that are different. Hopefully, if not, read about them again and then write your comparison. So you're going to write briefly about each of the 2 that you pick. What are they? Who are they? Materials, relevant information like use, purpose. I will assume that for this paper, you're just going to be using your textbook, so you don't have to quote or use citations, but do paraphrase. Then I'd like you to compare them concerning major similarities and differences. So that's the way your paper should be organized. You have 4 paragraphs. You'll have an intro because you'll see that they have common things that you can generally talk about. Then you're going to talk about object 1 with this stuff, object 2 with this stuff. Then you're going to compare the 2 based on similarities and differences. All right. So I'll give you a hint. This is chapter 1, and this is chapter 3. All right. You can see that they're both faces, and they may have had similar uses, etc. And when I say who are they, this one you might know. This one you might want to point out that we don't know. It's not anybody probably of great importance. All right, so these are the first choice, or I'm going to know you didn't listen to this video if you write 2, and that's on you. Or you can do this comparison. All right, so this is chapter 2, and chapter 3. Right? Art history is a series of unfolding events, sometimes over thousands and thousands of years. All right, but in art history, we always look back and say, how have other artists done this, and compare one culture to another. All right, so you can see that they have some things in common, like who they were or what they were. All right, and then they have some very big differences. You might want to talk about physical appearance for these, or what's all over this guy? What's this guy holding? All right, so again, you'll do an intro. You would say, like for this, there's portraits of blah, blah, blah. You'll figure it out. And then you talk about this one. What's it look like? What was it used for? Who was this guy? Same thing for this one. And then you compare them. All right, this is not meant to be a hard question. I want you to really look at the artwork, think about what you read, and put it together in a comparison. We want to get used to doing comparisons because we have an exam coming up, week 4. All right, speaking of which, I will try my best to get chapter 2 and 3 lectures recorded and put those up there, because I feel like this is another learning tool for you to understand the importance of certain images, because you just have a textbook and you don't have a human stressing what's important. So hopefully the videos are helping. All right, so as always, email me if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Thank you.